I felt empty, moments I didn't know how I'd stand. I measured lack by what was missing, not by what I had in my hands. But peace kept showing up uninvited. Strength arrived I didn't earn, and somehow when I thought I had nothing, you were giving more than enough. I worry about tomorrow constantly, prepared my heart for loss, but you kept reminding me softly that you already paid the cost. Provision didn't always look like plenty. Sometimes it looked like calm, sometimes it looked like one more breath and the courage to move on. You didn't promise success, you promised to remain. I never lacked with you, even when I felt afraid. I never lacked with you, you provided every day. Not everything I wanted, but everything I needed too. Looking back, I see the truth. I never lacked with you. I never lacked with you. You fed my soul before my table. You clothed my heart in peace. You gave me rest when nothing changed, except my trust in you increased. You are my portion, you are enough. You are my provider, you are my love. I never lacked with you, and I never will. There were moments I felt empty, moments I didn't know how I'd stand. I measured lack by what was missing, not by what I had in my hands. But peace kept showing up uninvited. Strength arrived I didn't earn, and somehow when I thought I had nothing, you were giving more than enough. I worry about tomorrow constantly, prepared my heart for loss, but you kept reminding me softly that you already paid the cost. Provision didn't always look like plenty. Sometimes it looked like calm, sometimes it looked like one more breath and the courage to move on. You didn't promise success, you promised to remain. I never lacked with you, even when I felt afraid. I never lacked with you, you provided every day. Not everything I wanted, but everything I needed too. Looking back, I see the truth. I never lacked with you. You fed my soul before my table. You clothed my heart in peace. You gave me rest when nothing changed, except my trust in you increased. You are my portion, you are enough. You are my provider, you are my love. I never lacked with you, and I never will. When I look back on my life, I see your fingerprints everywhere. Moments I thought were endings were answered by unseen care. You provided when I doubted, you held me when I fell. You didn't just provide for me, you stayed as well. Still provided, still held, still loved, still known, still provided, still held. I was never on my own. Faithful God, providing God, everlasting arms, still provided, still held forever. Still held. When I look back on my life, I see your fingerprints everywhere. Moments I thought were endings were answered by unseen care. You provided when I doubted, you held me when I fell. You didn't just provide for me, you stayed as well. Still provided, still held, still loved, still known, still provided, still held. I was never on my own. Faithful God, providing God, everlasting arms, still provided, still held forever. Still held, still loved, still held, still held, still provided, still held, still known, still provided, still held. I was never on my own. Faithful God, providing God, everlasting arms, still provided, still held forever. I've asked you questions you didn't answer. I've walked through doors you didn't open wide. There were seasons I didn't understand, why the road looked nothing like I tried. But looking back through every moment, every step I didn't choose, I see goodness woven quietly into everything you do. You were good when prayers felt empty, good when waiting stretched too long. You were good when I felt forgotten, when I wondered if I'd gone wrong. You didn't prove your goodness loudly, you didn't need a grand display. You showed it in the way you stayed. Not everything made sense to me, but love never let me go. You have always been good, even when I couldn't see. You have always been good, you were faithful to me. Not just in my victories, but in the nights I misunderstood. Through it all, you have always been good. I've learned that goodness isn't comfort, it's presence that remains. It's walking with me through the storm, not keeping me from pain. You didn't save me from the fire, you stood with me inside. And goodness looked like mercy, refusing to divide. You are good, you are good. Yesterday, today, forever. You have always been good, and you always will be. Always good. I've asked you questions answers loud enough to hear. But you came like morning light, soft and slowly drawing near. You didn't rush into my chaos, you didn't force my fear away. You provided peace in portions I could handle day by day. You provided rest in weakness, hope when I couldn't explain. You didn't remove the question, you sustained me in the pain. You provide in quiet ways, in the spaces I don't see. You provide in quiet ways, patiently, faithfully. Not everything changes suddenly, but everything is held by you. Still you provide, still you provide. You provide and provide. Quiet grace, stilly bread. Quiet grace, by its day till you embrace. Quiet grace, stilly bread. Quiet grace, quiet grace, stay here. How you spat in the increase, day praise. I expected miracles like thunder, answers loud enough to hear. But you came like morning light, soft and slowly drawing near. You didn't rush into my chaos, you didn't force my fear away. You provided peace in portions I could handle day by day. You provided rest in weakness, hope when I couldn't explain. You didn't remove the question, you sustained me in the pain. You provide in quiet ways, in the spaces I don't see. You provide in quiet ways, patiently, faithfully. Not everything changes suddenly. thought grace would grow tired of me, that mercy had a final line. I counted every failure twice, convinced I'd run out of time. But every morning I woke up breathing, every night I wasn't alone. Grace was already standing there before I ever came home. I didn't come with perfect faith, I came with questions I couldn't explain. I brought my fear, my hesitation, and every quiet kind of pain. You didn't ask me for improvement, you didn't measure where I've been. You opened your arms without condition and let me start again. I thought I had to reach you, but grace was reaching me. Your grace still reaches me when my strength is gone. Your grace still reaches me when I don't feel strong. Not because I finally learned, not because I changed completely, but because your grace still reaches me. I try to earn what you were giving, try to prove that I belong, but grace doesn't come as payment, it comes when we're wrong. You met me in the unfinished places, in the parts I tried to hide, and grace became the language you spoke into my life. Your grace still reaches me through doubt and disbelief. Your grace still reaches me when faith feels weak in me. I didn't fall beyond forgiveness, I didn't step outside your care. If grace has always found me here, then grace will find me there. Grace before I understood, grace after every fall. Grace is still enough for me, grace is all in all. Your grace still reaches me, and it always will. Your grace still reaches me, and I'm standing still. Still reaching, still holding, still reaching, still holding, still holding. I thought grace would grow tired of me, that mercy had a final line. I counted every failure twice, convinced I'd run out of time. But every morning I woke up breathing, every night I wasn't alone. Grace was already standing there before I ever came home. I didn't come with perfect faith, I came with questions I couldn't explain. I brought my fear, my hesitation, and every quiet kind of pain. You didn't ask me for improvement, you didn't measure where I've been. You opened your arms without condition and let me start again. I thought I had to reach you, but grace was reaching me. Your grace still reaches me when my strength is gone. Your grace still reaches me when I don't feel strong. Not because I finally learned, not because I changed completely, It comes when we're wrong. You met me in the unfinished places, in the parts I try to hide, and grace became the language you spoke into my life. Your grace still reaches me through doubt and disbelief. Your grace still reaches me when faith feels weak in me. I didn't fall beyond forgiveness, I didn't step outside your care. If grace has always found me here, then grace will find me there. Grace before I understood, grace after every fall. Grace is still enough for me, grace is all in all. Your grace still reaches me, and it always will. Your grace still reaches me, and I'm standing still. Still reaching, still holding, still reaching, still holding.